Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick demo of this Currency Exchange Helper tool that I put together. The idea behind this tool is that it reads your screen to understand what the market ratio is at Faustus, and it reads the I have and I want input boxes at Faustus, and then helps quickly calculate what number you should input. This can be useful when you're trying to sell items like scarabs, where you can have tens or hundreds of them, and you don't want to have to manually calculate the exact amount of chaos orbs or divine orbs to request at the exchange. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick demo here. The first thing that we're going to do is open up Faustus, and I've opened my inventory as well because that's typically what I will have open when I'm selling items. And so the first thing that I'm going to do in the tool is pick the ratio. So we're just going to draw a box around the market ratio text. Then we're going to pick our left input box. And you want to ideally just only select the area that the text is input into. So I'm going to do the same in the right box here. And these regions should be static. Generally speaking, as long as you have like the same panels open in game and you're not changing your resolution, but they will save even after you close the application, and then the only time you would need to reselect them is if you change your resolution or minimize your window, something like that. So now that I have those regions selected, you'll see the app is already reading the screen. The number here of expected ratio matches what we see in game, and you can see the detected text in general, like it's properly reading everything that we have here. And there's a mode selector that you can use. What I'm going to demo is selling items, and so we will always be inputting something into the I have box, and we want the application to calculate the I want. So that's the mode that's selected. I'm going to leave that as is. And we're going to put this into minimal mode so that it works similar to an overlay. And we will set it to always be on top. And now we can click into the game and quickly see like what number we are going to need to type into the I want box. So here I have 99 of these scarabs, Anarchy Scarab of Partnership. So I'm going to type in 99, and in this case the game did auto update, but I think as everyone knows, that is not always the case. If you were to change the number again, maybe you didn't want to sell all 99, now you would be stuck in a situation where you need to quickly do the math in your head of like what is 80 times 3.5 to figure out what to type in here, or sorry, divided by 3.5. And so that's the way that this tool is intended to be used. So now I could quickly sell these for 23 chaos orbs, and then I could move on to the next scarab in my inventory. So let's say I have 136. Again, in game this doesn't update, but the application will help us figure out what to type in. And now you'll see this phenomenon, I'm sure, again, many of you are familiar with, where when you want to sell a large quantity of an item, the market ratio changes because there's different buyers at different price points. And so that can be a little bit tricky, but the app will update. And if I was to sell these, I would expect to still have a couple of the scarabs that I get back because, again, of the different buyers. And so then you could just quickly relist these. Now I have 56. And again, now I could sell the rest for 28 and maximize my profits.
I should raise my fees.
Go on to the next one. We have 90. I'm not going to actually sell everything here because these are better to vendor with the 3-to-1 recipe, but just demonstrating the functionality here that this application relatively quickly updates and just helps you figure out what number to use for the currency. So yeah, this is how it works, and hopefully you all find this helpful for more quickly being able to sell your items.